The Northerners are afraid of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I repeat, the Northerners are afraid of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They are leaving the president. Anything that happens in Nigeria, most of them will be looking for a Peter Obi to respond to every situation. Now, this thing that happened with the EFCC guy that was killed, Northerners have been running helter-skelter looking for a tweet from Peter Obi. I'm saying leave Peter Obi alone. Focus on your elected president. You all voted for a Mumu ticket, Muslim ticket. It is that Muslim ticket that would deal with the issue of this EFCC guy that was killed. Look at somebody saying, I expected Peter Obi to surprise us, extending his condolences to the EFCC and the family of Aminu Shahabi, who was brutally murdered while carrying out his official duties. Now, this is somebody, Bashir Ahmad, saying that I expected Peter Obi. The president is there. We have not heard a statement from the president. Most things that are happening in Nigeria today, the president don't visit. There is no condolence message, whatever. Everybody is just after a Peter Obi. Is it that you people are afraid of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Or is it that psychophancy, or you people don't know what to do at all? Now, the other person said, the answer is simple. Peter Obi did not condemn the killing of the EFCC officer that took place in his own state, Anambra, because the victim was Hausa and the perpetrator was his tribesman. Everybody bringing tribe into their daily discussion. Now, with the EFCC case, it is the duty of the president to reform the EFCC and make sure such does not happen. Why is it that everybody is focused on Peter Obi? Peter Obi is not the president. Peter Obi did not win the election according to INEC. INEC announced President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he appointed people to oversee anything that's happening in Nigeria. He's in charge of the armed forces. He's in charge of EFCC and everything. Why is it that you are disturbing yourself on the Peter Obi? What is the usefulness of Peter Obi's tweet, condolence message, on this EFC guy? You have Atiku there. You have Erufai there. You have Kwankwaso there. You have Shore. These guys also participated in election. Why is it that everybody is focused on Peter Obi? You see, when Peter Obi puts out a tweet, it gets a lot of views. And some of these APC guys that are paid to tarnish his image, they are surprised. How come with the whole messages, with the whole attack, we have been attacking this man, anytime he puts out a tweet, he's always getting a lot of views. You are deflecting from the main people that are responsible for security, responsible for the economy, responsible for the hike in the price of goods and services. You are leaving them, you are focusing on Peter Obi. You see, it is that Peter Obi that will consume some of these guys, especially those from the north. If Peter Obi came out today, would you have voted him? You refuse to vote Peter Obi because he's Christian and Igbo. He didn't hate but loved the Arewa people. Peter Obi and a Jonathan, you know Jonathan is Southerner, was more beneficial to the Arewa people than even a Buhari and other people. Peter Obi has donated a lot of his money. Last year, he said he donated a little over 1 billion naira to help people. His personal funds. He did so, not the government. But anything that happens, you people want to start calling out his name. We know your tactics. We know what you are being paid to do. You want to make sure that, you see, Peter Obi is the only person, for now, that is a presidential candidate that have widespread, that is loved in the north, in the south, and in the east. Peter Obi is that person. But some people, unforeseen forces, they will make sure that this guy, the image of this guy is tarnished. And they are doing all they can. But I like what Peter Obi is doing. He does not respond to them. He continues doing he continues in the work that God has sent him to do. But personally, I'm not vouching for an Igbo man to become president of Nigeria. Personally, that's my personal opinion. I have right to my personal opinion. I am not vouching for an Igbo man to become president of Nigeria. Because Nigeria is beyond repair. Nigeria is just like a game of chess. The more you look, the less you see. Beyond repair. So if an Igbo man is given the chance, this Peter Obi you are seeing, if he is the president, they will be calling for impeachment, because this country is run by occultic men, cultists, occultic men, people that are living on the demise of Nigeria. See, the evil that is happening to Nigeria, people are benefiting from it. They have seen that this P2B has a mind, so they all carry all sort of campaign to tarnish, to denigrate, to spoil him. Please leave P2B alone. Focus on the president. Focus on the ministers. Focus on your governors. Focus on those that are elected leaders, the senators, the House of Rep members. Now you can see tariff on telecommunications have been increased by 50%. See, I don't want to hit Tinubu at this moment, but I need to hit him. I've said that I don't see him. If you listen to my videos, I've said that I don't see him as a leader. He's a politician. He's not a leader that can bring governance to the people. Since Tinubu got into power, every of his policies have been raising the price of goods and services, and the poor people have been affected. And it's going to continue rising. Every day, things are going up beyond the reach of the people. The people are being impoverished. That is the result of the policy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yet some people, people supporting Mumu ticket, Muslim ticket, will not look at these critical things. And you see, our attention is being diverted to this one, Hausa and Tinubu, Hausa and Fulani, North and this. I understand that game, agenda setting, agenda building. They call it in journalism, agenda setting and agenda building. It could be a PR, or there's somehow people's attention are diverted, and there are some agents that are responsible for those attention that will be diverted. Most of these agents capitalize on the P2B wave, obedient wave. You see, their plan is just to attack the obedient. Obedient is not in power. P2B's statement will not make this government change their ways. Of course, APC is full of dogmatic people. And these people are all there for a single purpose: extend Tinubu's rule 8 years. That's what they are there for. Whatever they are doing now is for show off. I will keep on repeating it, and I will repeat it until it enter into the cerebrum of some people. You can see what is happening with the tax bill. The tax bill, things are going to go on the high side. The subsidy took it high. Subsidy skyrocketed everything. Free market also skyrocketed. I know if you explain baby grammar for anybody, I can't explain what is free market to you. You understand? The governor has an agency of government that needs to, National Orientation Agency, that needs to come and start explaining some of the policies of this government to the people. The same thing Sanusi said, that I can't help APC market their policies. I'm telling you. So, subsidy removal was there. The people bore the brunt. From, I think petrol was 180 something naira. From 180 something naira, it is 1,150 naira, or 1,100, or above 1,000. Fuel is above 1,000. And that we should give kudos for President Tinubu. He's doing well. As a leader, I've told you I don't see him as a leader. I see him as a politician. And somebody that can do the dirty job of restructuring. You know, restructuring on the basis of these Fulani people, or those that have held this country captive. Those Islamic fundamentalists, their wings should be cut. They should cut their wings. They should limit them. That's what we want. And restructure Nigeria, whether we go to regionalism or we divide. That is why I'm supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But for leadership, my brother, he has failed. Nobody can fix this country as it is. Because the interests that we have don't want the country to survive and succeed. The politicians you are seeing so, none of them want this country to move forward. Because if they wanted, they will not be looting all their looting and lying and propaganda here and there and doing all sort of things. They will have protected the rights of the people. They will have ensured justice, equity, and freedom. But they will not ensure all these things. Look at the EFCC saga. Many people have turned to lawyers. They are now interpreting that the EFCC don't need any specific time to go and raid any house. We know, we understand, except Lagos from 5 to 6 a.m. They don't need, they can go anytime. They are not interested in amending laws that will benefit the people, but these laws will benefit the rich. Now, if you want to get justice in Nigeria, you must have money. And who are the people that has money? They are the rich. Tinubu's government, economy and everything has eliminated the middle class. Those people that can even sponsor protests now, they are no more there. It's only the middle class that can attempt that. They are no more there. Those people that can drive change are no more there. Financially, they are the middle class. They are no more there. It is now the richer, and the poorer. What is helping Nigerian youth is technology, internet, and social media. That is the only thing that's helping Nigerian youth. If not, you'll have seen shege. And somebody was telling me that they should regulate social media. Well done. Thank God there's VPN and other things. Well done. So these Northerners should face the leaders that they... some people are saying... No, some of them are saying that we regret voting for Tinubu. We are regretting 2027. He's going to... You are not removing anybody. Tinubu is... You don't know... Me, I don't just come out to say anything. No. I'm a person that don't like talking. But what is driving me to speak is because things have gone beyond... out of hand. We must eliminate anything that will stop Nigeria progressing to the next level, which is a system change. Of course, any narrative must be eliminated. Any form of manipulation must be eliminated. It is very important. Tinubu has to spend his 8 years to restructure Nigeria. I know the North will be fighting him tooth and nail. In their backyard, they will be murmuring and grumbling like what I don't know. None of them have the guts to start correcting the president, as it were, because they believe that there's a relationship between the political class, the North and the Southwest. See, don't let anybody deceive you. That relationship is still there between the political class. That unity is still there between the North and the Southwest. Don't let anybody deceive you, because nobody would want the Igbo man to be in the picture among these two people, the Southwest and the North, Fulani controlled North. Nobody will want an Igbo man to be in the picture of presidency. They will not want it. The political class. You see what happened in the last election, the abracadabra that happened in the last election. On a normal day, if the governorship election that was held in Lagos was held on the day of that presidential election, Sanwo-Olu would have lost the election to Rose Vivo. So it gave them time to plan for their propaganda and their attacks on potential voters that would have voted the Labour Party, and put fear so that there will be empathy. People will not want to come and vote again. They had time for that, to create the opportunity for themselves. Because if it were to be a free and fair contest, Tinubu would have not won that election. That is my opinion. I'm not pinning my opinion on you. From my polling booth, what I saw from my polling booth, and how INEC have been running rogue of late, and how I've seen the Edo elections, and how I've seen the Ondo elections, and most of you agree with me that there's no perfect election. Most of them rig. The best rig are rigged. So you cannot tell me. You understand? People never wanted to vote number one for the APC. From the southern part of Nigeria, APC was a no-go area. No-go area. Southwest, we are voting against the Muslim ticket. Listen, that is why you saw P2B having vote in the Southwest. Muslim ticket was a no-brainer for the Southwesterners, the Yorubas, not even the Igbos. Yorubas got Obida victory, and I don't think he might get that kind of victory in this next election, because the politics they are playing in Lagos, every polling booth is being manned so that they can deliver. Every polling booth, they know your names now. They are the ones that are in charge now. They know your names. APC is in charge. They know the register now. They know your names in every polling unit. So that might be different. So as we move on, the Tinubu's government have succeeded in impoverishing the people. See, anything you see is abracadabra. Propaganda here, left, right, and center. Propaganda, this one, that one. What of the CNG now? What happened to the CNG? Okay, people thought that if Dangote refinery starts working, it's going to bring down the price of fuel. You people are illiterates that think so. It is the price at the official market, the international market, that determines whatever. You can leverage on it by your exporting crude oil and having a lot of dollars to defend the naira. That is the only way you can benefit. Export more to get foreign exchange, dollars, so that you can use that dollar to defend the naira. The naira will come down a bit, inflation will come down, and the price of goods and services will come down. It is not a Dangote refinery working, it is not a Warri or Kaduna refinery working or Port Harcourt refinery working that will bring down the price of petrol. But you people, because they know that you people don't know anything, illiterate plenty. Illiterate in the sense that not that you don't know anything. You don't have knowledge of the workings of the government and politics in Nigeria. They know it. You have a national orientation agency, and that agency is just there lying dormant. You wait for people, bloggers, they will come and be explaining the policies of president. You see, even some of these journalists, they don't understand. They're just there. All this one they just employ. My brother puts, they don't know anything about the workings of the government. So leave Peter B alone and focus on Tinubu. Tinubu, I told somebody that Tinubu was going to win the election. See, the way I don't think like every other person. I'm critical. I'm not emotional with my judgments. I'm only emotional when I see people's stupidity getting out of hand. That's when I'm emotional. I told somebody that Tinubu is going to win this election. Because Nigerians themselves don't want change, good governance. If Nigerians, these Igbo people now that are running Biafra, some of them, if they have the opportunity to be bribed to sell their brothers in that Biafra movement, they will do so. People that are wanting to shout and kill themselves over Biafra, if they have the opportunity to be bribed, they will do so and sell the whole movement. That is an average Nigerian for you. Look at the Ondo election. Deaconesses, people who went to church, people who are religious people, they were collecting money to sell their votes. They will not tell you, they don't know that it is wrong. They don't know that it's wrong. I looked at this, an average Nigerian is not ready for change. People are just riding on the emotions of, like we have suffered under APC, Buhari can't lead us, this Muslim ticket cannot fly, APC is a cancer. They are riding on that emotional statements to support Labour Party. They were not really strong. It's just they were hating the APC. Not that if they were to pass the integrity tests, they will, most of them, not all of them, most of them will not pass the integrity tests. So Nigerians deserve the leaders they get. So I saw it and said, with the way Tinubu is desperate about this power, P2B cannot win this election. P2B cannot win the election. And I told that person, if Tinubu wins the election, you as a Nigerian, you are going to pay from your sweat to run the government. So what is happening now? Nigerians are literally the ones that are running this current government administration. Nigerians are the ones suffering, and somebody is leaving the leaders that they support, the Northerners. Somebody said, we Northerners, we gave Tinubu 64% of the votes. We regret voting him. 2027, we will not vote him again. Who's interested in your vote? Who is interested? The system will vote for the person that will win. The system that is designed by you people, especially Northerners. The system that you designed will vote for the next president. It is not you. Your vote, I don't think your vote will count at this moment. Your vote can support. When they bring out money to your clerics in the north now, they will now start changing out. Division here and there. Saying one, this one will say that one, that one will say that one. They are coming to tell us that Tinubu will not. Tinubu has already completed the things he's going to do in his second year. The restructuring Tinubu is going to carry out in his second year. You will never see anything. You see nothing. You see nothing. I wish the South were united. But it is impossible for us to be united. Because the campaign I'm seeing against the Igbos, especially one of P2B, some Southwesterners, I don't know whether they are being paid or whatever. They take it as their daily job to just attack Obi. So Obi doesn't have anything to say about the government. You leave Atiku, you leave Showore, you leave Kwankwaso, El-Rufai and other leaders. You leave them and always you are attacking Obi. And they are always surprised that Obi is getting views. Anytime Obi says anything, he's getting more views than them. That's why Reno Mokri is so... why is it that, upon all I've said about this P2B now, the guy is still getting... Why? Leave P2B and focus on the governance. P2B is inconsequential. My opinion, personal opinion, I don't think P2B, I don't support. That is my opinion. I know the reasons why I'm saying so. You have your opinion. I wanted P2B to become president of Nigeria. But I've looked at the indices. I've looked at Nigerians, the capacity for Nigerians to put out a revolution. I looked at it. And the capacity of the elite to still suppress them using religion and ethnicity. I looked at it. The way some people love APC, despite the fact that APC is punishing them, I shake my head. That's why I've said, P2B, I don't think. Tinubu is going to spend his 8 years. However, if Tinubu is not going to spend his 8 years, P2B must be, a Southerner must be president. That is shaking now. No retreat, we are not looking at anybody's face. If Tinubu is not president 2027, it must be a Southerner. No Fulani, no Northerner would assume that post 2027. It is turn by turn. Since people have run mad, you overlook competence, capacity, and character, and you are doing turn by turn. No, it's the turn of the South, whichever way.